All right, in this video, I am going to talk to you about your midterm accomplishment paper. And now this paper is 2 to 3 page single space paper, and it's different than really anything you've probably written before. I'm not going to read this to you, but it just as an overview. I started doing this as a midterm paper because as your project, because I think it's important for you to look back and reflect on what we've learned and kind of connect the dots. So if you think about this as connecting the dots between what you're thinking before, then the resources we've researched and learned from, and the conversations we've had, and then what you think now, and then how that will affect what you do in your future classroom. So it's kind of those 4 different things that you're connecting: what you thought before, the resources and discussions we've had, what your thinking is now, how it has changed, and then what that means for your future classroom. So think about it like that. So you're just going to have, there's a scoring guide just like normal, and then you are going to list what you've done to show your involvement in the first part of the semester. And what I mean by that really is just list them. You can go back to your journal responses. You can talk about the activities we've done. You can talk about list the small group discussions or the resources you've looked at. And the reason I do that is so it'll help to think about the aha moments that you've had. So you can look back through all those things we've done and think about that. So the aha moment. So this is going to be the bulk of your paper. So you're going to describe 3 of your most significant ones. Now, I do not want you to just go back to a journal response and copy paste, because that journal response was done before we met in class. So that will not really include any of the class discussions or activities that we do in class. So you're going to make a deeper connection and connect those dots more than those journal responses. So also, do not just describe projects you've done. That is not an aha moment, because it's not connecting all the dots. So what you're going to do, and I have it right here. Think about it like this: connect the dots. Okay, so I have that right there, but I put it in here specifically B level criteria and A level criteria because almost anybody can make a C on a paper. You can kind of do the minimum, but I also know that it's good to know how much time is expected for and work is expected for a B or an A. You'll get a B if you do and explain and include all of the stuff that I'm asking you to do. So basically, you're going to express what you believe before, and then refer to readings, refer to experiences, and how those help you become a better teacher. So if you use the citations and all of that, you connect those dots, you'll make a B. So just doing those 3 aha moments and all of that. Now, with A level criteria, this is reserved for excellence. And so more than just the minimum expectation. So you're going to write about your aha moments, those 3 moments, but then you're also going to add an additional layer on that and talk about how those things that you learned actually made you want to go find out more information. So you might have talked to your cooperating teacher about something extra. You might have done some more online research. You might have talked to more parents and to get their feedback and all their responses to questions. You might go and explore and find a person who's an expert in an area that intrigued you and you want to find out more. And so all of these things can be those above and beyond expectations. So you'll need to do that if you want an A. Include a reference list in APA. And then I link an example. I actually did a paper like this when I was in one of my doctoral classes. And so I've revised it significantly, but you can see kind of what the expectation would be. And then I show you how to submit your paper. And that's really it. So if you have any questions about any of this, please don't hesitate to ask. This might be a little different than you're used to, but I think you'll find that you really have learned a lot, and it's really neat to see all those dots connected.